On some Friday and Saturday nights, San Jose's King and Story Roads area resembles a war zone, with police lined up on one side and kids on the other. The youth, mostly Chicano, say they come to socialize, to cruise in their cars, to have a good time with their friends. The police say the kids pelt them with rocks and bottles. Neighbors complain of fights and loud music. Merchants say their businesses are often vandalized and looted. The King and Story area is described as the site of a massive public party on weekends, sometimes lasting until 5 a.m. That party is often interrupted by police barricades, violence, sirens, and arrests. In the past, the crowds mostly consisted of lowriders, cruising the boulevard in their cars. According to the police, the crowds are getting younger and younger.
Yeah, my mom would get mad. I'm 19.
You know what?
Huh?
Okay, would you rather be someplace else and not here?
Where I say? Where can we stay without being like that, I say?
Everybody comes over here to meet
Everybody else to make friends. Putting her down. My mom doesn't get mad. She cares, but she won't get mad.
How old are you?
How old? All right, Karen, get in
What?
there.
No.
You know you want to get in it.
What's the reason?
To party.
To meet people. Party, man.
I mean,
Go to be 17.
is it okay when you're out here or not? She cares, but she doesn't want.
Who? She cares, but I come out here anyway.
Yeah, he's asking questions. How come we're all out here?
Yeah, she tells me not to, but I go out anyway.
When are we going to be on TV?
We're out here to party and see all our friends and watch all the cars go by and check
Your
out the
parents
rides.
know where you are?
Yeah.
Do they say anything?
Nah, they said it's right. Sent them out.
They don't care? What about you? Do your parents know where you're at?
Yes,
And what do they say?
that's right. Cool. Stay out of fights.
How old are you?
14.
What do you mean? There's no.
The city of San Jose has long been trying to rid itself of the youth gatherings at King and Story Roads on weekends. The kids complain of a severe lack of recreational facilities on the east side and say simply that there is no place else for them to go.
There's nothing else to do.
What do you mean there's nothing else to do?
Yeah, it's a place to, just party, friends, drink, make new friends, east side, everything like that.
Tell me, why are you out here?
I'm out here just to have a good time and cruise, man.
You do this all the time?
Yeah, just about every weekend. Once a weekend,
How come you guys don't go someplace else? Why Story and King?
Well, if we go to a park, they chase everybody away. And if we go, like to a parking lot, they still chase everybody away. Billy club them and everything. But out here, it's going to be harder for them to get us, so we're just out here to have a good time,
So you don't feel like you're doing anything wrong, right?
Do you see anything wrong right now? Nothing. Everybody's having a good time, man.
Sweeping the street.
That's the only time I see it.
What about the merchants?
Well, they're never out there at night, so we're really not taking away their business. And I heard that guy at Windchills likes everybody being around because they give him business or something, But he don't want nobody touching them on the property. So, some merchants like it, and I guess some don't. Okay?
We come out here to cruise, because we don't got nothing else to do, We go to the parks and they kick us out of the parks, So we try to find somewhere to go. I guess it's the only place we could have to go to, They harass us, they want us to move it, get out of the parking lots and all that,
Are you guys doing anything wrong out here?
Well, not really, we're just cruising, Just minding our own business, just driving around and talking to people, meeting our friends out here and everything.
Do you feel like there's any injustice out here?
Well, maybe they're a little bit too hard on us, because we don't do nothing to them, and they just come and they start.
Attention all units, be on the lookout for a black Harley chopper, California license 9345556. Wanted for $4,800.
tell me, what are the problems that you have out here?
Well, the problems exist, but if they don't leave, then we have to take some type of enforcement action to clear the lots. And in those situations, sometimes arrests are made. Not unusual at all for us to confiscate a number of firearms as well as a number of knives. Last weekend there were 2 handguns, and I believe one weapon is called an M14, which is a semi-automatic rifle with loaded banana clips. The weekend before that it was a sawed-off shotgun, which was about 18 inches long, and there have been a number of handguns that have been confiscated normally every weekend. And it also attracts a lot of younger people from 12 to 18 years old, the individuals that don't have vehicles, the young youth groups, and they tend to congregate in the same area because they're attracted, by the fancy vehicles and the lowriders. And generally it's been our experience throughout this summer that it's the younger element that causes most of the problems as far as the gang violence amongst themselves.
Intent was to the traffic violation. Last observed northbound on Highway 1. Proceed with caution.
I cannot condone anywhere for any kids, whether they be high riders or low riders, to sit out in public drinking, smoking pot, having sex, and raising hell, destroying buildings and property. No, I can't condone that. I've seen kids sneak up on officers and douse them with beer, cokes, throw hamburgers at them, pelt them with bottles, throw bottles underneath wheels of the automobiles that the police do operate. I've seen them throw stuff into the automobiles, and it amazes me the fact that these officers have the patience they do. I've been out there when a truck driver unloading gas at 1:30 at night was mugged and beat up. They won't deliver gas anymore out there. I've been out there the night that they knifed and killed a gas station attendant. I was out there the night they picked up an attendant and threw him through a window. I was out there the night where a bunch of them, because it got so rough at Jack in the Box, they decided to close down for an hour or so, where the kids picked up beer bottles and threw them through the window and cut up the manager and the assistant manager. Would they like if I came up to one of their beautiful cars and took a spray can and sprayed the side of their car, or I smashed in one of their windows, or I opened the door and went in and urinated in their car? Would they like that? No, they wouldn't. So why are they doing it to our properties?